Hello everyone, welcome back to the second video of the 10th module on the concept of tasks and concerns of school counseling and school counselor. In this video, we will discuss about the tasks of school counselor. The learning objective of this video is to analyze the major responsibilities taken up as tasks by school counselor. With regard to school counselors, they are one of the vital members of the school group. The fundamental characteristic of a school counselor is to provide assistance or help the students in their academic achievement, education and career planning as well as social and emotional development. They ensure that students become productive, adaptive and well-adjusted adults. School counselors are an essential part of the school administration. As an important part of the complete school team, they are a great support for the teachers in addressing the goals and needs of the students with regard to their education and career. They can design activities to meet the students' needs, may it be a classroom or in group activities. Counselors take the navigator's seat alongside students as they drive to and through their school, college, career readiness as well as their community and society readiness. Moreover, counselors keep themselves informed or stay focused on not only the students or a child's academic achievement but more than that. They keep updated about the attendance, peer group activities, mediations, etc. To be honest, unfortunately, schools and counselors are struggling as they are not able to adequately support each and every student as the ratio do not match. As in, the counselor is one and the student strength in a school is more than hundreds. Still, counselors strive and bring up consultation plans to take on board significant others from the school community in the process to create a positive school climate, a coordinated team effort to provide access for students to learn better, to address the needs of students and to ensure the use of school and community sources respectively. Now let us see the tasks of school counselor. School counselors take up several roles in the educational domain or the school life of children. One of the key aspects is that is subjected to the level at which the counselors work. Their tasks rather than can be termed as responsibilities and it varies a lot. Counselors are trained educators and would have practiced or learned certain sets of skills which allows them to take up their responsibilities or tasks competently. Now, we will explore the tasks of counselors to have a better understanding of the responsibilities that they take up and handle. The main mission of a school counselor is to facilitate a student to develop good attitude and aptitude and draw potential paths of success. In addition, assess the abilities, interests and personalities of students to help them develop appropriate skills and capacities to plan realistic goals. Keeping in view the primary task, the school counselor plans certain programs to counsel students specifically on academic and educational need, social, emotional and behavioral risk, student-teacher conflict and parent-teacher relationship. Let us see academic and educational needs. Counselors support and assist students at all levels from elementary school to college. Secondly, they listen to students about their academic problems and help to solve them skillfully. Thirdly, accumulate valuable resources for their educational advancement. In the fourth place, they help students to plan goals and strategize action towards reaching the goal. They formulate strategies to improve learning conditions for students. Finally, they update about jobs and scholarships and the counselors provide guidance counseling with planned sessions and activities in individual, small group or classroom setting to handle the tasks of educational and academic needs. Now let us see social, emotional and behavioral risk. Counselors act as advocates for students' well-being. They listen to students about their emotional and social anxieties. They help students to solve their problems skillfully. They facilitate programs on drug and alcohol prevention. And finally, they provide referral services if need be to psychologists and mental health services. School counselors identify the students who may need intensive services and accordingly they communicate, coordinate and collaborate with behavioral health specialists in developing and implementing student support services to address social and emotional concerns. Now let us see about student-teacher conflicts. In this, counselors mediate between students and teachers to resolve conflicts. There are many ways a counselor solves problems that may interfere with students and teachers' peaceful existence together. School counselor can mediate because counselors understand the whole student. Counselors can give professional advice for teachers. They tackle problems before they become insoluble or challenging. Counselors are empathetic listeners for students. They collaborate with teachers to integrate counseling and classes. And finally, counselors clarify the severity of a problem and make peace. Now let us see how counselors understand the whole student. When teachers encounter some kind of behavioral issue or any other problems related to the students in school, it is the counselor who can help teachers understand that behavior. Because counselor always try to gain complete understanding of the reasons or issues behind that particular behavior. Now let us see about counselors can give professional advice for teachers. When teachers feel that their strategies are not working with any student, it is the counselor or a trained professional who can help teachers to come up with alternative ideas or ways to solve the problem. Now let us see about tackle problems before they become insoluble or challenging. Teachers become anxious when they sense trouble in class with students. It is the counselor who can help the teacher to tackle the problem by preventing the circumstances getting worse. Counselors are empathetic listeners for students. In this, when students find themselves in a problem that can be personal or sensitive and can put them into a troubled situation, it is the counselor who can help them to find a way out, as the counselors are the ones who can give time and listen to the problem situation patiently and empathetically by being non-judgmental, which actually eases the students. Counselors collaborate with teachers to integrate counseling and classes. Coming to this point, we can see that counselors and teachers, when they team up together to handle or teach a lesson in class about anything from academics, careers, personal or social issues, this would be one setup towards feeling connected in the class between teacher and student and in between students as well. This again leads to more interaction and healthy discussion and debates in the class towards learning. Now let us see about counselors clarify the severity of a problem and make peace. When students have adjustment problems in the class and they cannot get along well with each other in the class, and in spite of the teacher's attempts to reduce the tension, the issue prevails, then the counselors plays a role in clearing the confusion and works out a plan for the peaceful coexistence. As there is a constant development in students, there is also rapid changes that occurs in the behavior and they undergo mood swings as well. More than a class or a subject teacher, a counselor understands the changes and the developmental tasks of a student at a particular level or stage of life. A counselor mediates between a student and teacher to resolve various problems as mentioned above. Finally, let us see about develop and improve parent-teacher relationships. In this, counselors not only strive to help students in their academic achievement, educational and career choices, social and emotional problems, but they also deal with significant others like teachers and parents and strive to bring them in the process of counseling as well as develop and improve their relationship. For this purpose, a counselor consults, facilitates and maintains communication between parents and teachers on specific academic and educational as well as social and emotional aspects for modification or alteration and help them in understanding school policies and procedures as well. With this, it is understood that the tasks of school counselor is vast and manifold. In this video, we have understood about the tasks of school counselors in a nutshell, and in the next video, we will discuss about the concerns of school counselors and try to understand those concerns as well. Thank you.